The second trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet is only 3 minutes long, but it's packed to the brim with over 50 facts and details that you may have missed. Let's analyze everything in today's Pokemon trailer breakdown. How's it going, everyone? It's Abdallah here, bringing you guys 50 plus facts and hidden details that you may have missed within the second Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet trailer. Yeah, this trailer showed a lot of fun stuff, including all of the brand new cover Legendaries and some more hidden details. So stick around, we're going to show you exactly what is happening and what you may have missed. Now, right off the bat, you can see that there's confirmation of 3 additional Pokemon evolution lines, including that of Flapple, Drifloon, and Hatenna. You'll also notice a small emblem, in which we'll showcase a little bit later, on the main character's backpack. Next up, we'll notice that the Pokemon Centers are now outdoor. Therefore, there's no loading screen to go inside of a building. It definitely looks like it's got the inspiration of a gas station with full-on asphalt lines over there, and you'll be able to see a little table in the back where you can sit down and maybe have a cup of coffee or something. Next up, you'll be able to see 2 different shield insignias right over here, one with some sort of orange and one with a grape on it. Now, ideally, the games are called Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet meaning maybe a blood orange, and then Violet definitely meaning grape. So we'll have to find out if this is going to refer to some sort of clan rivalry like we've seen in previous games. As you can see, this is the first of the 2 professors within the game. This is Professor Sada. Now, her name is based off of the Spanish word pasada, which means the past. Now, you'll also notice that she is going to be an exclusive professor to the Scarlet version, meaning if you purchase and play through Pokemon Violet, you won't be able to interact with her right off the bat. Maybe there's going to be some sort of allusion to her later on in the story, but she won't be your main if you're choosing Pokemon Violet. Now, if you also take a look at her design aesthetics, you'll notice that she's got a little bit more of a caveman vibe to it, similar to those times of the past. So there's definitely a theme going on with this professor. Now, the other professor within the game is Professor Turo. Now, of course, this guy, his name is based off the Spanish word futuro, which is future. So it's kind of the opposite of Professor Sada. Now, this professor is going to be exclusive to Pokemon Violet, the exact same thing that we talked about with Professor Sada. If you have Pokemon Scarlet, you won't be able to interact with Professor Turo as much as you would in this game. Now, if you take a look at his design aesthetics, they're a lot more futuristic than what we've seen before. So you can see over here that there's definitely a theme of past versus future with both these 2 designs. Right on screen over here, we have Sprigatito, which is going to be the grass cat Pokemon. Now, this guy is going to be so cute. I'm so excited for him. He's about 1'4", weighs about 9 pounds, and has the ability Overgrow. Now, the Pokemon description goes as follows. Capricious and attention-seeking, it may sulk if it sees its trainer giving attention to a Pokemon other than itself. When Sprigatito kneads and rubs with its forepaws, a sweet aroma is released that can mesmerize those around it. This aroma has therapeutic qualities and makes opponents lose their will to battle. The composition of its fluffy fur is similar to that of plants, letting it create energy by absorbing sunlight. It adds moisture to its fur by grooming itself, which aids its ability to photosynthesize. Now, our second partner Pokemon is Quaxly right over here, and there's a little bit more detail about Quaxly, the duckling Pokemon. Now, it's about 1'8", weighs about 13.4 pounds, and has the ability Torrent, like a lot of the other water partner Pokemon. Now, its Pokedex entries are as follows. This serious-mannered Pokemon will follow in its trainer's wake. It's tidy, and it especially dislikes getting its head dirty. Its body is always glossy because the gel secreted by its feathers repels water and grime. The coif on its head is slicked back using a rich, moist cream, and it becomes unkempt when dry. It has long legs and is able to swim without difficulty, even in places with strong currents. In battle, it kicks its opponent swiftly and repeatedly. The last of the 3 starter Pokemon is Fuecoco. Now this Fire Croc Pokemon is about 1'4", weighs about 21.6 pounds, and has the Blaze ability. Now according to the official Pokemon site, Fuecoco is a laid-back Pokemon and it does things at its own pace. It loves to eat and it'll sprint towards any food it finds with a glint in its eye. External heat is absorbed by the square scales on Fuecoco's stomach and back, then converted into fire energy. These scales are always warm, and at times they can grow very hot. Flickering atop Fuecoco's head is fire energy that is leaking out from inside the Pokemon's body. When Fuecoco gets excited, its head spouts more flames. Next up over here, you'll be able to see your brand new rival, or your friend within the game. Now, her name is Namona, and of course in Japanese, her name is Nemo. Very awesome. Your friend, Namona, has a sunny and energetic disposition, and she absolutely loves Pokemon battles. She's an experienced Pokemon trainer and serves as a reliable guide for you on your adventures. She has undisputed skill in battle, though it does also seem that she's not the best at throwing Pokeballs. Definitely pay attention to her right arm, and it appears that she has some sort of arm brace, maybe something futuristic that ties in with the story. Who knows? A smaller detail that you'll be able to see right off the bat at the Pokemon Center banner is a Qwilfish tire advertisement, which, of course, gives us the confirmation that Qwilfish would be in the game. Calling all Pikachu fans. Now, I don't think that a generation is complete unless there is a Pokemon inspired by Pikachu, and thus, here we have Pawmi. It's a mouse Pokemon that's an electric type, weighing in at 5.5 pounds and is about 1 foot tall. Its abilities are Static and Natural Cure. In addition to the electric sacs in its cheeks, Pawmi has electricity discharging organs on its forepaws. It generates electricity by rubbing its cheeks, and then it shocks its opponents by touching them with the pads on its forepaws. Not only is the fur that covers its body good insulation against the cold, but it also serves the purpose of storing electricity when it feels uneasy. This cautious Pokemon will begin rubbing its cheeks, preparing itself to discharge an electrical shock. Now, if you take a look over here, the game is going to tease the concept of multiplayer. Now, multiplayer has technically been in the game since the very first generation because you can trade and battle with other people via a link cable, and that's been slowly evolving throughout this upcoming series. So, as of right now, the official site states that Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet allow multiplayer gameplay with up to 4 players. Along with series staples such as trading and battling Pokemon, you'll be able to explore the various locations of the region in these games with other players. You can discover new Pokemon and explore unfamiliar areas with your friends and family, opening the door to an adventure more precious and fun than ever. Now, does that necessarily confirm that it's online gameplay with your friends, or if it's local only? Only time will tell. As you can see on screen over here, there are going to be new character customization options, and that is awesome. I know it's great to include a lot more diverse hairstyles, a lot more diverse clothing, and of course, you can even match your eye color. So this is definitely a win in our books. Right over here, you'll see some familiar Pokemon faces, such as Fletchling, confirmed, which also means that its full evolution line, Fletchinder, and Talonflame are here too. On our next screen, we've got Flaffy, which means that Mareep and Ampharos are also here in the Pokedex. For our second brand new Pokemon reveal, we have Smoliv. Now, this is an olive Pokemon that's going to be a grass and normal type. It's 1 foot tall and weighs about 14.3 pounds. Now, its ability is called Early Bird, and according to the website, the oil that comes out of its head has a very strong bitter taste, and it's not suitable for consumption. When startled or attacked, Smoliv will shoot out this oil, slowing its opponent down. It will then seize that moment to run away. In the fruit on its head, Smoliv stores oil made from nutrients it gathers through photosynthesis. As a result, it can go for a week without eating or drinking. It prefers dry and sunny climates, and it seems to spend its days sunbathing. Now, if you take a look at the battle backgrounds right over here, you'll be able to see that they're a lot more dynamic based on your surroundings. Case in point, the previous screen showed that there were 3 Smoliv near a tree, and when you entered the battle, it appears that they're still in the background of the actual battle that you're in. Now, if you pay attention to this Pokeball toss, you'll be able to see that critical captures are confirmed to be within the game. Now, that's a concept where there's a very, very small chance that when you throw a Pokeball, it's going to have a very heightened chance of success. Not 100%, but very heightened. And that's also fun. You'll see that normally when Pokeballs shake, it takes about 3 shakes in order to catch, but this time it's just only 1. So it's fun that that little feature is back. Next up over here is our third brand new Pokemon, Lechonk. Yeah, he's taking social media by storm. People love this guy, especially his name, Lechonk. Anyway, this hog Pokemon is going to be a normal type, and it's about 1'8" and weighs in at about 22.5 pounds. It's got 2 abilities. The first one's going to be Aroma Veil, and the second one's going to be Gluttony. Now, Lechonk is one of the Pokemon used by Namona, your friend. Lechonk uses its sense of smell to find and eat only the most fragrant wild grasses and the richest berries. As a result of its dining habits, it has come to radiate an aroma resembling herbs that bug Pokemon dislike. If attacked by an opponent and startled, it'll charge forward in a panic. It may appear fat at first glance, but in reality, the Pokemon's body is mostly muscle built by constantly walking around in search of food. Now right over here, you'll be able to see the first battle UI. Now this is exactly what the overlay is going to look like, and it seems pretty standard for Pokemon games. Nothing out of the ordinary. As you're walking around in the overworld, this is our first glimpse of how CPU trainer battles will work. It seems like you walk over to them, and just like in the previous games, if you're near some sort of proximity or you go in front of their eyesight, they'll get the exclamation mark and then challenge you to a battle. And if you pay even closer attention to the youngster, you'll be able to see that he's wearing a Tauros logo tee, which can soft confirm that Tauros may be obtainable in this generation. Right off the bat, this youngster brings a Choodle into battle, and therefore, that means that not only Choodle's confirmed, but we also have Dreadnought confirmed for that Pokedex. As we're getting glimpses into the new environments, this is really giving us a tease of what this open world gameplay is going to be all about. Now, Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet offer an open world experience that only the Pokemon series can deliver, one welcoming to even newcomers to the series. You can experience a new style of adventure with a world that you're free to explore at your leisure and not in any order dictated by the story. You will, of course, journey to hone your skills as a Pokemon trainer, but many more discoveries and stories await you. Meet a variety of people in Pokemon and an adventure in the world of Pokemon the way that you want to. So the concept of open world is absolutely there. So that's going to be a first in the series, non-linear gameplay. Now right over here, you'll be able to see that the Pokemon centers are indeed an all-in-one place. Just like we talked about before, it seems like a little bit of a gas station. But over here, you'll see that there is an icon for shopping, you'll see an icon for healing, and much more. Next up, you'll be able to see 2 players with some trading animations here. So it's presumed that this is going to be an online function where you can go to another player and then choose to trade. The trading animation here really only takes about 6 to 7 seconds, so here's hoping that it's that easy when it comes down to it. Now, if you're paying attention to the trade sequence, you'll see that they're trading a Bagon for a Larvitar, which confirms Bagon's evolution line of Shelgon and Salamence, along with Larvitar's evolution line of Pupitar and Tyranitar. Cue the B-roll footage of Pokemon in the wild. Now, right off the bat, we see Venonat, which means that Venomoth is confirmed for the Pokedex as well. Next up, we'll be able to see Coalossal, which means that Roly-Coly and Carkol are also available within the game. Now, if you pay attention to this beach scene, you'll be able to see Toxapex, which confirms Marini. You'll be able to see Shelder, which also confirms Cloyster. You'll see right over here that Cryogonal is floating around. You'll see that Gengar is floating around shooting a Shadow Ball within battle, which confirms his pre-evolutions of Ghastly and Haunter. You'll see Lurantis over here, which confirms its previous evolution of Formantis. Now right over here, there's going to be a little bit of B-roll footage of the Pokemon Stadium and potentially a battle tower or gym. Now the question is, who is this Pokemon that's burrowing under the ground? Now, one of the most exciting parts of this entire trailer is the fact that we get 2 of the cover legendary Pokemon. Let's take a look at the very first one, which is Koraidon. Now, he is going to be the exclusive cover legendary for Pokemon Scarlet. As you can see over here, he is a lizard, and it appears that he's got some sort of wheel on his chest. And it makes me think that a lot of these cover legendaries are going to be some sort of ride vehicles a little bit later on. Now, if you think about what we've talked about earlier with the past versus the future, with the names of our professors, if you take a look at the prefix of the name Koraidon, Korai in Japanese means ancient, so keep that in mind. It's also rumored that this Pokemon may have a dragon fighting ability, but that's not confirmed just yet. Next up is Miraidon. This one's going to be the exclusive cover legendary Pokemon for the game Pokemon Violet. Now, the prefix Mirai means future in Japanese, so this is going to the full-on past versus future theme throughout the game that we've kind of touched base on. Now, if you take a look over here, it's got pixels for eyes, it's got 2 jets under its feet, and it's really an allusion to the future. It's a full-on jet versus Koraidon, who may just be like a wheel. So maybe the dawn of time and the invention of the wheel versus taking that entire concept and bringing it to the next evolution, which is flight. So here's hoping that we get a little bit more information on that. Now, these 2 Pokemon are said to have powers that far surpass those of other Pokemon, but details about Koraidon and Miraidon are still shrouded in mystery. As you can see on screen over here, we have a worldwide release of November 18th, which is typically the time around the holidays in which Pokemon games get launched. Not too big of a surprise or a mystery. And speaking of shrouded in mystery, we have this crystal ending that might hint at another hidden legendary Pokemon, a third one possibly. Well, there you have it, everyone. Over 50 facts and hidden details that you guys enjoyed all throughout the second trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. I'm so excited for the game. Honestly, I can't wait for it to come out. And I can't wait to hear what you guys think of the trailer and all the hidden details by commenting in the comments right below over here. Now, if you guys want to be updated on all the latest and greatest Pokemon content, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.